Olabode, and you're most welcome to my YouTube channel, Dreams of the Heart TV. I'm here again as usual to challenge, motivate, and encourage you to live out the dreams God has put in your heart. So what I love to do most is, talk about dreams, talk about goals, talk about making impact, talk about the reason why we're on earth. You're not just a number, you're here to make a difference, you're here to live on purpose. But one thing that stood out strongly to me, as I was just pondering on what to share in this video, is in all of this, in thinking I have a dream, this dream has to come to pass, in living out my purpose, one big thing that struck me is we have to learn to trust God in this process. In you living out your dreams, you have to learn to trust God through the process. In you living out your purpose, you have to learn to trust God. So my topic today really is have faith in God. So you don't know how that dream is going to come to pass, have faith in God. You don't know how that business is going to take up, have faith in God. You don't know how that rebellious child you've been praying for is going to come back home, have faith in God. You don't know how things are going to pan out, have faith in God. Whatever it is that is so heavy on your heart, hand it over to God and say, you know what, God, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to trust you. I'm going to have faith in you. And I just want to share from, I have a lot of favorite verses in the Bible, but one of my favorite ones is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 from the Message Bible. And I'm just going to read it to you. It says, trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure out on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do. In everything you do, everywhere you go, He's the one who will keep you on track. Don't assume that you know it all. So, that verse, I know for me, it's actually, there is a verse that I've shared with a few people, whenever things look so tight or things look so hard or I don't know how things are going to work out, I always go back to this version because it says something. It says, don't try to, actually that's what shouts out to me. Don't try and figure out everything on your own. In living out our purpose in God, in living out the dreams that God has called you to, in starting that business, in stepping out to start that orphanage, in stepping out to do what He's called you to do, one big thing we have to learn to do is, one, trust God from the bottom of your heart. You might not know how things are going to work out, but you know what? You know the person who knows how things are going to work out. His name is God. So you can learn to trust Him. You can learn to say, oh, God, I don't know how this is going to work out, but you know how it's going to work out. So I'm going to trust you. And trust just means leaving it there, dropping it there, and just letting go. You don't have to have the full picture. Just work with the puzzle pieces that you have. You don't have to have all the pieces of the puzzle. Work with the pieces that have been given to you and just trust Him one step at a time. You don't have to see the full ladder. Just walk on one step at a time. The second thing is, don't try to figure out everything on your own. Often we like to figure it out. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this in 65 days. I'm going to do this in 60 days. I'm going to work this out. If I do this in January, February, March, in April, I can do this. We always try and figure it out. But a lot of times we can't even figure it out with a small brain. I'll put it that way. Or you can't figure it out in your own way. Sometimes we have to learn to say, no, God, this is too hard for me to figure out. But I'm going to trust that you know how this is going to work out. And I'm not going to try and figure it out. I'm going to rest in you because you know how it's going to work out. So we have to not learn to lean on our own understanding. Sometimes we have to learn to say, God, lead me. Show me how this is going to work out. Just show me the way. I don't know how, but I'm just going to let you lead the way. In this business, I need you to show me the way. In starting it up, I don't know how to start. I don't know who is going to come my way. I don't know what opportunities are going to come my way, but you know, and I'm going to let you lead me. The third thing is listen for God's voice in everything you do. Everywhere you go, He's the one that will keep you on track. So listen for His voice. Listen for that quiet voice whereby He's lead, because He's going to be ready to lead you. He's going to direct you. You know what? He's going to say, you know what? Go talk to ABC. Go talk to number 1. Go talk to Mr. A. Go talk to Mr. XYZ. I've positioned him to give you this amount of money. I've positioned him to give you this information. I've positioned him to give you these resources. You have to learn to listen. If he says, you know what, don't go to that bank on Monday. I want you to go there on Friday because there's a certain person that's going to be there on Friday that's going to be ready for you. We have to learn to listen for his voice in this. He says it's all him that's going to keep us on track. Let's learn to listen. Learn to be quiet and just listen for him. Don't be in a rush to do everything. Don't be in a rush to say it has to be done by April 31st. If it's not done by April 30th, I'm going to miss out on the deal. Listen for that quiet voice and let God lead you. And listen because he's ready to lead you. And number 4 says, don't assume you know it all. Don't assume you know it all. We always think we know, oh, I know it. Oh, I know. I have all the info. I found out all the information. I've done my research. You don't know it all. The Bible calls God the all-knowing God. He knows it all. So let's learn to surrender to the one who knows it all and let him lead us in living out those dreams, in pursuing those dreams, in making impact, in making a difference where he's called us to, in our workplaces, in schools, on our jobs, with our children, in every area. He knows it all. Let's learn to just lean on him and get his wisdom and let him lead us along the way. You know, I was so excited about this message today, and I just know it's going to encourage somebody out there. If he is encouraging you, I would love to hear from you. Share it with somebody else that it might encourage, and I would like to hear comments. If you want me to pray with you about something, please share it, and have a great week ahead. You can connect with me, don't forget, on oluolabode.com, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I would love to hear from you, and I'm always here to encourage you. Have a great week ahead.